Canine Security Ireland here. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about our trip to Austria that we did. One of our family protection dogs went international.
So we supply family protection dogs internationally, and there is 2 options to choose from when you are buying a family protection dog. The first option would be to pick him up from our national training centre here, which is in Ireland, or we can ship it internationally and do the handover in your home. We have some exciting news. One of our family protection dogs has just been sold to Austria. So we are after leaving our main training centre in Tipperary, and we are on our way to Wexford, Rossel Airport, and we'll be getting the ferry over to France.
We'll be going through Cherbourg to Paris. We'll be staying the night in Paris with Aero. We'll get some content of Aero in Paris. Then we'll be going from Paris to Munich in Germany. That'll be a nice long spin. And then from Germany it's to Austria.
Fortunately, we got a little bit unlucky just with the main training centre being in Tipperary. There is no motorway to Wexford, so we're taking the scenic route. We're about 3 hours away from Wexford, Rossel Airport. We have Aero in the back. We're all packed up for the couple of day trip. So yeah, we're ready to go. So we have arrived at Rossel Airport. We're just after doing our check-in. They checked Aero's passport, they checked our own. We're after getting a few little bits. And now we're going to be waiting in line to board the ferry. It only took us a couple of minutes to check in. We're after checking up on Aero in the back. He has a whole box to himself. He's getting on very well, no stress. We stopped about 45 minutes ago to just let him out to the toilet and stretch his legs. So he's all good there. When we get onto the ferry, we'll give him a drink of water, give him his dinner. And at the moment we're just waiting in line, just waiting to board. We're after getting a few bits for the car. We're after getting our tickets and our room keys. So we're just waiting to get on. Good boy, stay Aero. Good boy, Aero. Yeah, say hello. So 4 days later, we were in the customer's home in Graz. Good boy, 1 second. Okay, get down. Good boy. The handover consisted of us being in the customer's home for about 4 or 5 days. We did the extensive handover with them. We showed them, the dog's personality, the dog's character, the dog's training. We went to different locations with the customer and the dog, whether it's the public park that they're going to be doing their daily walks in, whatever the daily routine kind of the customer is.
Off our ferry we went to Cherbourg, and then we drove from Cherbourg to Paris, where we stayed overnight. In Paris we went through mental traffic. The traffic was really bad. And then we went from Paris to Munich. That was a very long drive. That was 8.5 hours to 9 hours of a drive. On the Autobahn we got to see some really nice cars.
So we are just pulling up in Cherbourg, France. Aaron's doing well. He's getting a bit of loving now before we start our journey to Paris. We are trying out a new drink. Aaron doesn't like it. It's very nice.
It has bits.
Yeah.
You drink it and little bits come into your mouth. Not for me.
Now we are on our way to the hotel in Paris. So we'll be staying overnight in Paris, and then we'll be heading to Munich the following day, which will be tomorrow. Aero is getting on very good. We're after taking him out for a little walk, and we stopped to refuel. Coming into Paris.
There's the Eiffel Tower.
Oh my god!
So when we landed at the owner's home, we got Aero comfortable and settled in with his new owner. We had a chat with the owner. Previously, we were told on the phone that he had worked with German Shepherds before, his own German Shepherds before. The reason he picked Aero was because he used to look like one of his old German Shepherds, so it was a perfect match. Aero took to him straight away. The minute we brought Aero out of the van and said hello to him, he was like, oh, there's a stranger. I said, within 20 minutes, Aero was like, yeah, you're my new owner. He did his work, and we did our first day, we did maybe 4 hours with him.
You can get 3 different options. So there's the original, then there's, I think, salmon option and chicken option. Whichever one. You can switch between them, or you can test one, or you can test the other one, but it's very good food. Fits your needs.
To make sure he was comfortable. We left him overnight and we met him again then at 8 o'clock in the morning. Then we did a full day's work with him. We were going through our leash obedience, our obedience,
sit down, stay.
Yeah. We were getting him used to everything that he's going to have to do with Aero, and we did that until we were more comfortable that he was fully comfortable with Aero, working him when we're not there. Please. Looking good.
So now tell him stay and try call him.
Stay, Aero. Aero.
Stay.
Stay.
Good.
Good boy, Aaron, please. Good boy, Aaron. Yeah, let him go. What? Good boy, Aaron.
The one thing we were very, very strict about, and we couldn't mention enough while we were with any customer that buys a dog here, is the backup. So with the price of the dog includes the backup, which is the most important thing of the whole handover. What I mean by that is at the end, when we're leaving the customer's home, we create a group chat with yourselves and we ask you to send us updates. So the backup support is there for you. We send all the videos of all the commands we've done through the handover that we've done with previous dogs. We send a list of commands. We ask you to send us updates of any questions that you may have, or how the dog is settling into the new home, if you're struggling on anything, so any of those types of questions, struggles, or even just updates letting us know how the dog is getting on, which are very, very important. With the likes of Aero, his owner is sending us loads of updates every couple of days. You know, if Aero was going to a new place, or Aero was introduced to the family's old dog a couple of days ago, so we got a little video letting us know that he's getting on very good with the old family dog. So they took their time, nice and slow, to introduce Aero to the new dog. So they're flying it. If you're thinking about buying a protection dog yourselves, please ensure to buy us a ticket on an airplane instead of making us drive. That's the only thing I'll say. Because that roundabout in Paris is no joke. It's not funny. I'm not joking. French people have their own rules, their own sets of rules. Everybody drives wherever they want, does whatever they want. I think I had my eyes closed driving through that roundabout.
And Google Maps has to be updated before we go anywhere. It has to be updated. We have to have a chat with Google and say this has to be sorted. This is everyone's best friend in the centre. This here is one of our family protection dogs, Django. Django is a black German Shepherd. He is a very fierce protection dog. He loves protection, but this is the Django everybody knows and loves. He is a beautiful dog. He is one of our family protection dogs for sale, as you would see him advertised on our social medias. So if you have any questions about Django or any of the other dogs here at Canine Security, just get in contact with us, please. So in our description we have left a link to our website where you can see all the dogs at Canine Security that we have to offer.